Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to the park.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
It's the park. This game that came out a while ago that I had intended to play and I'm about to be interrupted again, so here we go.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Oh, okay. So basically, I intended to play this game a while ago, but it's one of those things that got away from me. And it's a narrative experience, and even the preview said that it's...
Patrons, the park is now closed.
Oh.
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
I have a bad habit of interrupting absolutely
Park are shut down.
everyone. Okay, press this. Ooh, I think I'll examine that. Nope, there
Callum
we
was
go.
born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Uh-huh. Alrighty then. So you got him here too late and you're failing as a parent, apparently. Can I not examine that? Could I do something? There we go. Hello? Hi? Oh. Hello? Hi.
What?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
I'm calling weird on this one. I didn't talk to you about a teddy bear, and I believe we're not in the time zone that has cell phones, so how would you have known? I didn't text you. Also, you think my son just ran in? You're not 100% sure? Oh, okay. Don't mind me as I wander around. Oh, it's press X to Jason this time, except it's right-click to Calum.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Over here.
Over here? Over here isn't the car! You seem to misunderstand my basic intention!
Callum, where are you going?
Oh, I see him. Oh my gosh.
Come on, this way.
No, how about no?
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park.
Okay.
A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream.
Overpriced
No
food.
wonder Callum ran back inside.
Overwhelming
Wouldn't wanna leave
trash.
either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Okay, well, I also have another question because if it was really closing right as of the now, whoa. It's a Reaper invasion! Holy shit, whoa. Ah, I thought something was a little kerfuckled around here. I had a sneaking suspicion that there was an overwhelming load of bad. Ah, good. Oh, great. Oh, wunderbar. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, man. Okay, sorry, I had to check the time.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
I'm guessing it got abandoned and it is now horrifying, and I'm pretty sure I'm going towards the Ferris wheel, because whenever they put something in the distance in one of these games, it's usually the final
It's easy to
destination.
get lost here.
It doesn't seem that easy. There is exactly one roller coaster, an Octotron, and then a tunnel of tails. But first off, it looks like it's the House of Horrors. So, Calum!
Come back here right now.
Calum! I'll buy you another teddy bear. Ooh, is that the house? Oh, no.
Can't catch me.
Calum? Calum! Don't go into the House of Horrors. That's exactly where I didn't want to go. All right, fine then.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Don't hide from me, even though I saw exactly where you went. Oh, I can't go in here. All right, so time to skedaddle, I suppose. I doubt I'm gonna be able to go that way, or I doubt the game wants me to go that way. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real reassuring. Oh, that's one of those things that I enjoy very much. No way to see exact hours.
Callum!
Callum!
Where did you go?
Over here.
Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. I completely agree, whoever the hell that is and was.
Callum, come back here right now.
Catch me, Mommy.
Yeah. Catch you? Catch... Oh, I thought you were, like, jumping. You mean catch as in a game of tag.
Callum, where'd you go?
This way.
Okay. I'm on the way. I don't know if I was supposed to stop in there, but apparently not. Let's carry on this bizarre adventure. Oh, hello. Is that one of those animatromos? Is that a mascot? Does it have blood on it? Ooh. Hello, shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
My God. It probably do. But also, I'm more worried about whatever the hell's going on here.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. What a lovely poem. And what a lovily blood-stained squirrel.
Wait for Mommy!
This way, Mommy.
Okay.
What is this about?
Do you hear that? Someone's talking to me. Purchase land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just mention of his name and people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with the curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible, dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Well, glad to know that I'm gonna find out about the history of this, but I want to know who was whispering horrible things in my ear. Was that you, Chad? Was that you, you pathetic lump? Oh. Oh, okay, someone is whispering crazy ramblings into the intercom. Lovely to know. Alright.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
I wasn't playing to begin with. Callum?
Over here.
Hello?
Where? Ha 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 ha!
Come out, sweetie. Callum, stay where you are.
Callum! Callum! Come on! What have I told you about getting on strange swans?
Where are you?
I know where you are. You're right over there.
Come on, Mommy.
I don't wanna go on the Tunnel of Tales. The Tunnel of Tales sounds like bad. Alright, fine, I'll go on the Tunnel of Tales. Let me on! Let me on, please! Please! Okay, there we go. Ride Swan. I don't know if this was the first thing that I was supposed to— Oh! Oh, this isn't gonna be fun. Well, this is gonna be one of those not fun things. Pretty much like everything else I ever do. Uh-huh. Can I look? Oh, I can look. Oh! It's one of those viewing rides. I just can't look behind me. Oh, boy.
Callum, where did you go? Callum, where did you go?
Callum? I can't Callum no more.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children.
And then he murdered them
a
all.
boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Doesn't matter, they're both
They
dead
were
now.
very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Huh.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
Well!
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
Oh yeah, you fool! Why
Hansel
not
and
think of
Gretel
murder?
overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
I don't know why.
Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Oh, am I supposed to be looking at this? Oh, yes, very nice artwork. Yeah. Foil the plans of your parents to
The
murder
next
you.
morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
Man, how persuasive is
Before
that
they leave,
wife?
Their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
What a generous mother.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into
What
the
a
woods.
smarty.
When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
That'll thwart their murderous intent. They'll be so happy.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper.
Well, she did warn
Hansel
them.
tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Yeah. If you can't do it right, murder your children
In the
yourself.
morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Hi. Oh. Okay. Why? Callum?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Now you have no food and no plan. What are you gonna do now, clever little boy?
And unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Okay. Okay.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar.
I think I know how this
Hansel,
goes.
desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
The end! What a happy story that was!
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?
It's kind of your fault, lady, for
An
having a
old
candy
woman
house in the middle of the
emerged from
woods.
the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother.
Probably a good call.
Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
It's probably better than your
Old woman
previous
offered
situation.
2 enormous lollipops.
Ooh!
The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Okay.
Once inside the house, the old woman shaved.
Yeah, that's what I imagined would happen.
Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
I guess in the grand scheme of things.
Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel.
I was gonna say.
Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
I was gonna say better than starving to death in the woods, but I guess it took a turn for the worst. But then again, I do know the story of Hansel and Gretel.
Poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Okay. And then they lived happily
And
ever
then, because even
after.
children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Huh. That's not how I remember the story ending. Huh. So, that's not how I remember it ending at all. Also, why did I need to go through a whole tale of Hansel and Gretel? Hey! Whoa! Wow! Did that thing look at me throughout that story? 'Cause that's not cool. That almost made that whole story worth it. Holy shit, that was creepy. Okay, ride's over. Forget my son, my life has changed. I don't need anybody or anything to tell me what to do. Caleb!
Stay where you are!
Wherever the hell you went, hope you didn't get any ideas from that thing. What'd you say?
Stop hiding, Callum!
Which way? Which way? Why are you whispering? And why can I hear you if you're whispering?
Hello?
Hello? Callum? Ooh,
Hansel
jeez.
and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents.
Yeah, no joke.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Well, that's horrifically sad. Man, what the hell happened in your life? Do I even want to know? Hello? Callum?
Stop, Callum!
So what I'm gonna do is, I will follow the trail. Am I following it the right way? I thought you were whispering the other way.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Over somewhere. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the House of Horrors because I imagine that I might have missed over something and I don't want to miss too much in this game.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that how we're gonna do that? So I will be back when I get back to where I was supposed to be. Okay, so we're back on the right track. Rip me for trying to actually go back and get some spooks. Although that swan head was pretty dang creepy. Like, it wasn't like scary horror jump scary. It was like that legitimate creep that you feel crawling up your spine, just like, whoa, that shouldn't be happening. And that's what I like about whoa.
Another accident. This place.
What do you mean another accident? What are you talking about?
Where are you?
Are you in there?
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Oh, the blood! Oh, that kind of accident. The one where there is the death. Okay. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not really worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been all for nothing. So, yeah, you won't make his mistakes. You, being an entrepreneurial park owner, him, who sounds like he did human sacrifices. There's not much difference between the two, but I'm glad you can discern the different avenues to take about it. So, what is that the teddy bear that I lost? Also, knife in eye and blood on seat? Those are questions. Those aren't statements. Those are questions as to why that is that way that it is.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Catch me, Mom.
Maybe Mommy's gonna give this up. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm any more dedicated than the story of Hansel and Gretel, so maybe I should just call this one a day and cut my losses. The losses being my son. Oh well, I guess I'll be a little more brave. Hey! Who's throwing rocks? Sack of shit. Think you can mess with me? With some simple rockage? Gonna take a lot more than that to dissuade me. Ooh! It's a tilt-a-whirl. That's the octopus thing, but it looks like it has a goblin head. Or Sanic. I'm not sure which one. Ooh, I want to go for a ride. Also, the layout of this park is not very good. I will readily admit that things aren't exactly easy to get to and get back
This old
from.
thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Oh, okay, cool.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
What? We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was the hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everyone was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and, oh, jeez. Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could, and the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Yeah, I'm sure it landed in exactly the right spot for an eyeball to make it look alive. Also, why was he ice carving in a chipmunk suit? That seems like unnecessarily harsh. Okay, alright, Callum. Thanks for being such a good boy. And helping me and such. Are you on the ride? Are you on the ride? I don't know.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Hello. Ah, ride Octotron. Why not? Let's increase the speed. Why not we do? Little more. Little more. Come on, more. We got more than that. Oh, I see the dial over there. We got more. All right, looks good. I think that's apt to my...
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh, dang it, dingus, dang it, damn it. I thought I was gonna be able to do more. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oink. Let's get on. I'm sure this will go great for me. Also, why did I decide to get on a ride when I was looking for my son? Oh no, someone's messing with the controls. It's exactly my nightmare. Oh, I think I saw someone in the booth over there. I don't know why I tilted my head. Not like I would be able to see it. This is an Oculus Rift. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi! I see you in there. Is that Callum? Callum! Oh boy. Okay, hang on. We're going for another pass. Oh dang it, didn't see it that time. Hello! Ah! Oh Jesus! Hey, how did I miss that? Holy shit! Was that there before? Or did that just pop up all jump scary like? Was I supposed to see that? Oh, okay.
Where did you go?
Callum. Callum. Okay, Callum. Ooh, examine Polaroid, huh?
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, you're making quite a face there, and he looks so eager to be there. Why is this picture the way that it is? All right. You sounded like it was a fond memory, but it did not seem that way. This way. Okay, I got you now.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I don't know if that's how that works. Maybe if that's what you tell yourself. I thought working in the park for the summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season really drags. There aren't that many tourists around here, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve, see? Even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, is Chad the Chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. But the more he wears a suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walked by. And apparently Steve was picked up some new skills since the time I saw him puking up in the gutter outside the psych oil station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Okay. Hi! How you doing? Oh, you're gonna get me. Ooh, you're still in there. Ooh.
Come back.
Come back! Come on, scare me again! Come on! Do it! I'm right here! I still see you in there. I know you're in there. You can't fool me. I'm gonna come in there! I'm coming in! Okay, fine.
Callum, stay where you are.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Okay, will do. Will do, buddy boo. Ooh, that's a lovely looking something or other. Oh! Is that the Octotron? Huh. Okay, where are we headed back to? Oh, the bumper
Wait,
cars. Ooh, is that the nested adventure that we're going to be riding on? Do I have enough time for that? I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might be running out of time for this episode.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah, mine. Don't knock it. But that's all the time that I got for this episode, so I'm going to pick this up in another one real soon. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Look forward to another episode of this coming real soon, because while I'm at PAX this weekend, we're going to get through this whole story. So thanks again. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!